Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is welcome back to another episode of Popular Opinions. And to my returning subscribers, you already know how we're all. You already know how to do it. Right. Today's episode is based around money. So, money doesn't change people; it only amplifies who they already have. I know. People love to say it changed when he got money, or she switched all after success. Sorry, just realized I didn't use my mic, which I'm going to use now. But let's be honest, money doesn't actually create a new personality. It's a magnifying glass. It brings out what's already there. If someone was kind or generous or humble before money, or might have all these attributes anyways, wealth gives them more tools to express that kindness. If someone was selfish, arrogant, and manipulative before money, wealth just gives them more power to show it off. So, let's break this down. My first episode for today is money exposes, it doesn't transform. Think about it, right? Money is like alcohol. It lowers your inhibitions, it removes the mask. A broke, arrogant person is still arrogant. You just don't notice because they can't afford to show it. Now, give them money, suddenly the arrogance is loud. A broke, kind person will still give you their last slice of bread. When they get money, they are the ones building schools, paying tuition fees for people, donating without asking for applause or trying to get validation from online. So when people say it changed after money, I say no. It just adds the resources to be his truest self. Does it make sense? Now, my second opinion for today is poverty hides people's true characters. Right. So when you are broke, humility is sometimes forced. You don't have the option to stunt, so you look humble. You don't have the option to be stingy because you don't even have anything to offer. You barely have anything to share, right? Now, poverty can disguise greed, pride, and selfishness because those traits need resources to manifest fully, right? So the truth, money doesn't make people proud. It reveals the pride that poverty kept hidden because they didn't have the resources to be proud, even if they wanted to be. Right, the third opinion is the generosity test. Right, have you noticed the most generous rich people were already givers when they had nothing? I've forgotten the name of this lady. But before she became a billionaire, she was already lifting people up with her. She was lifting people up with her platform. Money gave her more power to do it on a global scale. I wish I could remember, but if I remember her name, I will add it or I will put it on this video. But flip it, some celebrities become rich and suddenly they are stingy, rude, or inaccessible. But if you dig into their past, you will hear stories of how they were always self-centered. People just, or money just gave them the stage to show it off. Right, my next opinion for today is relationships reveal its best. Right, let's talk about love and money. If someone was controlling before, once they get money or once they have that money, they become financially abusive, using their wealth to dominate their partner. If someone was insecure before, once they get money or once they have money, they start buying validation. like expensive cars, like loud designer clothes, flexing on social media just to prove their worth. Right, so if someone was supportive before, once they get money, they spoil their partner and invest in their dreams. So again, money didn't change the person, it just made their tendencies louder. If that makes sense. My next opinion for today is money makes the loud louder. I always say money is a microphone like this. It amplifies your voice. If you were bitter, now your bitterness has bigger reach. If you were compassionate, now your compassion changes the community or communities. If you were messy, now your mess is broadcasted on Instagram for everyone to see how messy you are. That's why some rich people look unbearable, not because money made them unbearable, but because they now have the volume turned up on their tone or on their true character. Does it make sense? My next opinion for today is, why do we blame money instead of people? Right. So here is the tricky part. Society loves to blame money. We say money is the root of all evil. Meanwhile, no, it's not. The Bible actually says the love of money is the root of all evil. Meaning greed, obsession, and lack of character are the problem, not the money itself. So in this case, money is neutral. It's just paper, just digits in a bank account. The human heart decides what to do with that money or that digits or that paper or the currency. Just choose one. Right, my next opinion is broken people and money would equal to bigger problems. So if you give an insecure person money, it doesn't heal them. It just gives them more ways to mask their insecurity. If you give a selfish person money, it doesn't cure their selfishness. No. It just gives them more control over others. But if you give a healed, balanced, and self-aware person money, it multiplies their impact. It blesses the people around them. And that is why we have billionaires funding charities, scholarships, and hospitals. And also, we also have billionaires exploiting workers, dodging taxes, and hoarding wealth. Money didn't change either group. It amplified what was already in them. Next opinion is the mirror of money. I will put it this way, or money is a mirror. If you were ugly on the inside, the mirror will reflect it. If you were beautiful on the inside, the mirror will reflect it. Now, I would have said camera, but then we have Snapchat. The only difference is with money, the mirror is massive and the whole world gets to see. So, right, money doesn't change people. It only amplifies who they already are. If you want to know how someone will act when they get rich, look at how they act when they are broke. And that would give you an idea. Do they share? Do they hoard? Do they treat people with respect regardless of status? Maybe the person is rich or poor. Do they still respect the person regardless of their status? Do they look down on others? So money is not the hero. It's simply the stage. It's a stage light. It shines brighter on who you've always been. Right? hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please don't forget to like, subscribe if you have enjoyed this episode, so that algorithm can show it to more people that needs to watch this. And remember, what? Stay loud, stay kind, stay real. I'll see you in the next episode. Love you.